energy as well. The fact that Carter EFE is making a debut makes him an unknown quantity, but Zazu Master himself, Portable, always very sure of himself, and guess what? He always prides himself as a traditional person. He's come to the ring with masquerade from the southwestern part of the country, and you can see him. He's a fan favorite. They love him. Controversial, but he's well loved by his fans.
He has certainly courted controversy throughout a very colourful online career.
Let's go! Come on!
And there is quite an atmosphere in here.
Let's go!
He calls himself the opponent. Very unorthodox fighting style. Look at that. I mean, how'd you come into the ring with a masquerade?
Well, we've witnessed the stars of X Series of Misfits Boxing here on the Zone, and we've seen some great atmospheres at those events. I don't think anything has rivaled this. The event was labelled Chaos on the Ring. It is absolute bedlam now as Portable takes his place in the here. Carter EFE makes the walk for the first time to a boxing ring. Portable sprang off of his stool as soon as he caught a glimpse of him. He is not messing around. He means business. And that is quite an entrance. Not quite Prince Nassim Hamed. He'll be hoping that is the only fall tonight.
My command, we have the rule. Whatever I tell you, if I tell you to stop, you stop. If I tell you to break, that is, you are holding yourself, you separate. You understand? That's the rule of the game. And you don't commit foul anyhow. Do you understand? That is it. So you obey me at all times. Understand? Touch gloves. Just touch. Separate.
Instructions finally issued. Carter EFE and Portable. 4 2-minute rounds. Every bit a catchweight contest. The size difference is stark. Both men have huge social media followings. Millions between them. But now they go toe-to-toe in the ring, and Portable fast out of the traps. Couple of big shots from Carter EFE. It's a difficult one to analyse, but Nira, do your best.
It's crazy, absolutely crazy stuff there. And you can see Portable resorting to something that looks like wrestling right here. And they need to listen to the referee, and that's where the problem is. Because I'm almost thinking I'm watching WWE or something right now.
Well, in fairness, they didn't really listen to the instructions before the fight. I think this is going to quickly become a street fight.
Yeah. And then both of them, I think Carter knows that if he's going to come, he has to come aggressively as well, because that's what Portable is all about. Portable most times in his victory has actually used, aggression, intimidation, and a host of other things. And Carter is trying to tell him, bring whatever you want to bring. I'm right here. And I think he's matched him well enough. Don't forget, he's the taller of the two fighters. And of course, he's and he's got the same kind of following. Also ushering his crowd, telling them
it's
they need
about
to
go down.
If Portable puts himself down, he looks like the better boxer that can score punches, because I saw Carter EFE swinging very wildly, and he got to a stage where he was pretty much like hammering down at the back of his opponent.
He's got the pose and the demeanour of the boxer between the two, but of course the height difference means he's having to stretch to fire anything. He'd be well versed to go to the body, but well, It's rock'em sock'em stuff, and it's whoever lands first it.
And now you can see that Portable knows that if he has that punch power as well. Can he finish it up? He's catching Portable, but Portable is standing strong. He's got a lot of energy as well. The problem Portable's going to have in this fight is the fact that he needs to recognize he doesn't have the longer reach. And the moment he calms down, the better for him. Because the way he fights, he might just walk into a bomb. And that's not what he wants to do.
Well, this place is absolutely shaking. We've got absolutely no idea where we are in the round. The 2 minutes elapsed a long time ago as a right hand from Carter EFE lands. Portable happy to walk through it and try and throw a couple of bombs of his own, and Carter EFE has not got his balance at all. There's no stance. You wonder if he even worked on anything in the gym.
These guys have totally thrown all boxing skills they have been taught in the last few weeks, months out of the window, out of the building.
There we are, that's the end of round one. Shades of...
You think he's a madman as well, so I want to see what's going to happen in the third round. Will they still have this intensity?
I wonder if the excitement and everything else has potentially got to Portable, who's in a bad way in that corner.
Yeah, and I think he's exhausted himself with all the dancing and all the crazy stuff.
Yeah, I think the adrenaline of both men has probably just got a little much for them, and it is hot in this arena. I think they've called that the end of round two. Oh my word, this sets the scene for a new Nakatani, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I think we're going to see something a little bit different at breakfast.
Portable is absolutely exhausted.
The doctor's having a long look there. I wonder. They go toe-to-toe in the ring, and Portable fast out of the traps. A couple of big shots from Carter EFE. It's a difficult one to analyse, but Niran, do your best.
It's crazy, absolutely crazy stuff there. And you can see Portable resorting to something that looks like wrestling right here. And they need to listen to the referee, and that's where the problem.
toe-to-toe in the ring, and Portable fast out of the traps. A couple of big shots from Carter EFE. It's a difficult one to analyse, but Niran, do your best.
It's crazy, absolutely crazy stuff there. And you can see Portable resorting to something that looks like wrestling right here. And they need to listen to the referee, and that's where the problem.
a difficult one to analyse, but Niran, do your best.
It's crazy, absolutely crazy stuff there. And you can see Portable resorting to something that looks like wrestling right here. And they need to listen to the referee, and that's where the problem is.
I struggle to see how Portable is going to land anything upstairs.
He's not
although he continues to throw them.
EFE's doing a great job. Keeps him at bay.
Rocks slightly. Carter EFE swings and misses with the big right. And gets turned, and the referee's just going to let them crack on. And why not?
EFE's definitely edging this with what EFE once again.
2 minutes to settle the score. And Portable caught one on that exchange and may just look to hold on here for just over 100 seconds. Portable is out on his feet.
And the referee.
And I think the referee is saying no more.
Yeah, I think he's saying no more.
Portable is shaking his head.
What he's saying is that that's the end of the round. They had to reduce the hour or the minutes of that round. Two rounds have gone on already, and the way they're going.
He's not although he continues to throw them.
EFE's doing a great job. Keeps him at bay.
Rocks slightly. Carter EFE swings and misses with the big right. And gets turned, and the referee's just going to let them crack on. And why not?
EFE using that left hand, to create some sort of opportunity for a very unorthodox fighting style for both of them. I mean, it's pretty much like EFE swinging up.
Brought to you by Balmoral Promotions, and I'm your Ken, and we do have a winner. Your winner by unanimous decision, Lagos, Africa. Make some noise for Carter
EFE, king of Africa's social
W's.
Is that all?
Yeah.
What was the game plan going into this fight against Portable, who has experience already in this arena? He has 2 fights and 2 wins. This is your debut. What was your game plan?
God, I just
God is good. W's.
If you believe
W's.
You understand? I don't believe in Juju. I believe in God and strength and walk. Yeah. W's.
Now we are seeing an industry whereby you are growing. You are the biggest streamer in Africa. What is the next big step? Do you want to try this again? Do you want to enter the ring again and challenge someone else right now?
I want to try it in an international way. Yeah. International way. I know we're going to get there one day.
Try.
All right, let me get the
W's, man.
See, W is the champion. Let me tell you guys something. From talent on, my talent on gave me 1,000 aura. But this boxing took it to $4 million aura.
Oh my God. Hey God.
Oh my God. What was?
I don't know whether not to throw. I didn't throw it. I didn't keep up. No, you throw it. I throw it my watch. They come on now. What this one? They come out this one. On my hand they come out blood. What do you mean? They don't come out. I find come you. I don't say boo back home.
A round of applause. Thank you.